could have done better for me. First touch, should have been out from underneath his feet and then just strike it at goal. Whip it in with a lot of pace. He changes the angle, but then he misses the target, and that's criminal. That's a good pass from Victor Valdez.
Just wondering at the referee's interpretation of that penalty call, Jerry, whether he felt that the ball wasn't within playing distance, because if you felt that David Villa had taken a dive, and surely should have been booked.
Yeah. Instead he booked Gerard Piqué. Ball, Marcelo. Quick feet from Messi, isn't it? Chest control, and flicks it over the top.
The Argentinian is asking for the Brazilian to be booked, and the referee grants his wish.
I'm actually pleased about that, because Marcelo has been doing that for years. I've watched him doing that and asking for other players when they fouled him to be booked. He certainly did it against Peter Crouch in the Champions League game, which I don't like to see. Let the referee do the job. Doesn't need any encouragement from players.
Piqué. Now to Busquets. Xavi. Piqué. Cameras are on him this week as his girlfriend was in town, the popular music singer Shakira. Flip over the top. Cavallio takes charge. Marcelo helps it out. Busquets to Lionel Messi. Well, a clattering challenge from Pepe. Good feet as well from the Brazilian-born Portuguese international. Here is Ronaldo. Back to Pepe. Back to Ronaldo. Getting his legs in the way was Piqué. Messi. Alves. Now the game is beginning to liven up. Real are taking a gamble or two. Ramos crosses the halfway line for the first time tonight. They're coming back, winning the ball is Lionel Messi.
It's a great run. It's not the best ball though. David Villa was the intended target.
Well, even Lionel Messi's having to dig in now.
He is, and he remembers why Sergio Ramos got the red card in the first fixture at the Camp Nou.
Xavi Alonso. Khedira waits for movement. Finally gets it from Ramos to his right. Khedira continues. And unlike Barcelona, there's nobody with those little 10, 15 yards triangles for gets it from Ramos to his right. Keeping a sense. Now down the middle. Pepe heads it on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Both are okay. Ronaldo tries a trick or two. Ball's coming for Marcelo. Marcelo inside to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo just bobbled away from him, and then, well, it was good reflexes in the end from Valdez.
What a tackle from Adriano. That was going to be a goal, I tell you. Ronaldo was clean through, and it was Adriano's challenge that saved the day. Game has come to life.
Well, they've come out of their shells, Real Madrid.
Have a look at this challenge. First touch is there, and there's the tackle from Adriano. He kicks it, it hits the back of Piqué, and falls into the arms, eventually, of Victor Valdez.
Took a double deflection, almost pinballed into the Barcelona goal. Alves continues his run. Pedro's with him. Alves just inside, just over his head though. He's going to head her away as far as Xavi. Busquets. Totally different kind of game to the first one at the Camp Nou back in November.
Yes, and I think the longer they can keep it at 0-0 and frustrate They'll maybe grow a little bit in stature. Real Madrid have a little bit more belief, and as I say, maybe the plan for Jose Mourinho is to do that first half and then change the second half. Here's Adriano.
Adriano falls over the ball, making it easy for Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo turns. He was clipped by Iniesta and wins the free kick.
Well, normally Ronaldo complains when he doesn't get the free kick. This time he complains when he does get the free kick.
Cristiano Ronaldo, as we said at the start of the game, has yet to score against Barcelona, but he's not alone, you know, in this Real Madrid team. In fact, only Sergio Ramos of the starting 11 tonight has actually scored a goal against Barcelona. Marcelo, Di Maria. Maybe fortunate to get the throw in there. Pepe. Marcelo ghosting inside. Ramos checking back with him all the way is David Villa. Khedira, flip over the top. Piqué has to make it. On his shoulder was Ronaldo. Alves. Carvalho. Good turn of pace from the veteran. Marcelo drops the shoulder, tries the shot. No strength in it. And there's a challenge afterwards from Puyol, which is why Marcelo stayed on the floor. The referee telling Barcelona to get on with it. Now Marcelo decides that he's in too much pain and takes the sting out of the game.
Well, I think a shot went wide of the mark. He knew that. Puyol threw himself in, so he thought he'd try and go down and get a free kick for an attempted foul, but he's up on his feet, he's fine. Don't see any problems. Jose Mourinho's just passing some instructions on the sidelines to Pepe and co.
Well, I'm sure as if you need reminding, stage 2 of this tour comes on Wednesday night when Real Madrid and Barcelona play each other again in the Copa Del Rey final. That's in Valencia, neutral ground. Our coverage starts at 8:30 on Sky Sports 2. Diary's clogged up with these events. It's going to be a great 18 days of football. Piqué to Busquets. There's interest in the games being played off the field as well. Mourinho refusing to speak to the media, though he turned up for the press conference. Maite Karanka complaining that his team had had a day less to prepare for this game. Of course, Barcelona counted that with saying they've had to journey to the capital. Oh, now.
Oh, dearie me. It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Now, Busquets goes down as if he'd been hit by a hammer.
And that's when it gets embarrassing, you know. Busquets milking it big time. There's no contact on his head at all, and he throws himself to the ground.
But he does like to shape himself up as a football hard man, Sergio Busquets. He dishes out the challenges, but he's not very good at taking any pain, is he?
You can't be a football hard man when you could do things like that. That's embarrassing for me.
The triple step over tells you it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramos to Xabi Alonso. Pedro. Dani Alves. Lionel Messi. Piqué. Amazing resilience being shown by both of these sets of players. It's game 52 of the season, of course, for Barcelona. It's their 50th game in charge for Jose Mourinho of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Xavi. Looking for Villa. Ghosting in. Tries a long bouncing ball.
That was very speculative. And that sort of range.
Albiol putting it out of play. Hasn't a great deal to do so far. Maybe a little rusty.
The thing is, Rob, I have to say, this half and the lineup that we've seen from Real Madrid has been very defence-minded. And it might have worked in terms of nullifying Barcelona to a certain extent, but from a creative point of view, they've not done anything.
This is Di Maria, stopped by Alves. Messi, past Alonso, past Marcelo, but just enough of a touch to unbalance him now. Oh, well, Messi's gone down. Just wondering whether he ran into Xabi Alonso there, who's pleading his innocence.
I think it was accidentally. He might have got caught when he was falling over by a stray foot. That's what it looked like to me. I think it might have been the heel of Xabi Alonso or someone. It wasn't a foul. He's loses balancing just here. Looks like the leg of Xavi. It was accidental. And you can see what Jose thinks of it.
I suppose he has got tree trunk legs, hasn't he, Xabi Alonso? If you run into one, it does hurt. What do we got? 3.5 minutes of regulation time to break. Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho in their minds will be reciting their half-time lecture. I would imagine, Jerry, they both will be telling their players to stick to the same plan. It's worked out pretty much as both predicted.
Absolutely, but I think the onus is on Jose Mourinho to change it. He has to add more creativity into the middle of the park. It's quite negative at the moment, and as I say, they have the onus on them to win the match.
Messi, Alves, Guardiola, screaming orders from the edge of the technical area. Can he raise the tempo of his team? It's over the top of Messi. Pedro giving chase, and Marcelo wisely knocks it high into the stand.
Some interchange of play from Barcelona was good, but the final ball from Messi was poor. And the weight of the pass was too much.
Xavi. Now Piqué. Just a couple of minutes remaining in the first half. Psychologically, be a massive time to score. Messi for one shakes off Pepe. Little 1-2. Excellent football this. Messi on the blind side. Brilliant save by Iker Casillas.
Rob, that's the move of the match.
Great imagination from Messi.
That is the move of the match. What a fabulous piece of play. Just exploded. Lovely 1-2s and a shot at the end of it. We'll get a chance to see this quality again. Lovely little 1-2 flick from David Villa. He gets it out from his feet. That's a great save from Casillas. It's a good height. Pepe and Sergio Ramos, they're all converging on him.
It tells you something of the magnitude of the match when the world's best player is kept out of the world's best goalkeeper, the man who lifted the World Cup that summer.
A lot of quality on the park, but that's the first moment of magic, real magic that we've seen. And it's taken over 40 minutes for that.
That's the beauty of the cast list out there tonight. Something like that could happen at any second. Ramos to Pepe. Khedira. Never scored for Real Madrid. Be a great time to get off the mark, wouldn't it? Shadowed by Piqué. Just making sure that nothing comes from that. This will be the final act of the first half.
You're right, Rob. Sami Khedira is the only outfield player who hasn't scored a goal this season.
Nobody inside the stadium, heading to get a half-time cuppa early. Hope in the hearts of the Real Madrid supporters inside the Bernabeu. Mourinho allows most of those in white shirts to enter the penalty area. Right across the six again. Ramos gets the header on there. 2 men at the far post, brilliantly cleared off the line. Real pleading with the referee's assistant, but it hadn't crossed the line.
I actually think this is their best chance to score, you know, from set plays. And there's a player down injured at the far post. I think it's... Is it Puyol? No, it's not Puyol. Well, you can see it's Dani Alves. Far post, Sergio Ramos up above everybody, heads it back in. And this one's taken off the line by Adriano. Great defending. Great defending.
Good block by Adriano. Got the ball off the line and collided with the post. We're into a single minute of time added to the first half. It's a Barcelona counter-attack. It's 3-on-2 here if Messi can make the right pass. Now David Villa. Pedro's joined in. Messi's at the far post. It comes to nothing, and the Real Madrid supporters are rather unhappy that they have a player down in the opposing half in Di Maria.
I was disappointed from that final pass, I have to say. Expected David Villa to come inside and have a strike at goal. But he's a bit short of confidence, isn't he?
Well, the half-time whistle goes, and it's... Second half kicks off. Real Madrid, as the game has progressed, have slowly entered the equation. Absorbing tactics early on, frustrating tactics early on. But it's been strength, maybe strong-arm tactics, some would say, from Jose Mourinho and his players.
Yeah, but he will point to the fact that they've contained Barcelona fairly well, I would have to say. And this man on the ball, Pepe's done really well in the middle of the park. He's broken up a lot of attacks. But as I say, it's a different type of a game. They need to win this match. They've got to put more emphasis on attack.
Also noticeably, straight from the kick-off, that Real Madrid immediately threw 3 players into attack, almost as if Mourinho is trying to show everybody he's going to change his tack in the second half.
Well, maybe the pep talk will have pepped them up, but you know, as they close down, you know, they do it in ones, Rob. You know, Khedira's closing down now, but no one's actually pressing Puyol, who's the player who's going to receive the ball. They've got to do it as a unit in 2s and 3s, and I don't think they do that well, Real Madrid.
Mourinho, of course, went 150 games without a home league defeat, stretching back to 2002 until Sporting Gijón came to town in the last home game, so he has to start that kind of run all over again.
Yeah, and that was quite a negative lineup in that match. If you remember the midfield, there was no Xavi Alonso, it was Khedira, Lassana Diarra and Granero. And I was a bit disappointed that they weren't more offensive in that match. And, you know, 0-0 is not the sort of result I think the home fans are looking for. But has Jose got something up his sleeve? That's the question.
Barcelona have to show a large degree of patience. Iniesta to Xavi. Iniesta continues the run. Ramos comes in with a fine clattering challenge just this side of Liga. Alonso. Di Maria has been a bit part player, easily won by Alves. Di Maria tries to win the ball back. Tackling isn't one of his strengths. He has many strengths, but tackling's not on that list.
No, I have to agree. And there's it Ozil warming up. I'd love to see him coming on, and he is a creative player. That's what they need. But will he bring one of those central midfield players off, or will he take off Di Maria?
PK. Marcelo has to do it. A sweeping job. This PK again, as the game has gone on, has played a more advanced role. Allowed to come out of defence by Pep Guardiola. Now Pedro digs in and then loses the ball as he's faced by Pepe.
That's a comedy of errors, isn't it?
Free kick taken very quickly. It's Cristiano Ronaldo against the whole back four. His legs gave way there. Barcelona suspected that he just slipped on the lush surface.
That's a soft one.
It's a wink from Ronaldo, the referee got it right. We've seen that somewhere before,
yeah, have a look here. He just falls over. I don't think that's a free kick at all, but he'll take it.
There may have been a linking of arms.
Good position though for get a strike. It's pretty central, 2 or 3 metres outside the D. And Ronaldo wants to hit this one. Could it be a set play that breaks the the deadlock. As Sergio Ramos limps back onto the park after a bit of treatment.
I dare say that is the ideal position on the field for a Cristiano Ronaldo free kick.
It's a
slightly off centre, maybe 10 yards outside the penalty area, enough to dip it over the wall if he gets the right connection. He goes for it! Oh, it's the post to the rescue for Barcelona.
Well, again, tactically, you have to say they've had 2 free kicks and they've hit the target both times. That was so close. Shake of the head from Ronaldo, over the wall, hits the post. As I said earlier, Rob, maybe their best chance of breaking the deadlock is from a free kick, corner kick. A header from Ronaldo cleared off the line by Adriano in the first half.
The Real Madrid supporters get behind their team vociferously. They've sat and stirred in the first half. Watched Jose Mourinho play a tight, defensive style of football. Referee telling Barcelona to continue, though David Villa is claiming that he'd been raked down the Achilles. Great turn from Xavi. Pedro. Iniesta leaves it to his captain, Pior. Now Piqué. Has to go backwards to go forwards through Valdez.
But Benzema's closing 3 Barcelona players down on his own now. Is this a chance for Villa?
Oh, Villa comes across. There's David Villa, whose legs give way in the penalty area.
Penalty.
It is. And a red card.
Well, what a momentous decision this is, Rob. He was last defender. It's Albiol, Raul Albiol, the centre-back, who's being sent off.
Well, Mourinho did forecast that his team would have to play with 10 men tonight. And his prediction has come true. First of all, there was a shout for a handball, and then he wrapped his arms around David Villa.
Yeah. You can't deny what you can see. He has grabbed him with both hands around the neck and pulled him to the ground. It looked like a handball before that. But he's off. They're down to 10 men, and Messi has the chance to put Barcelona in front.
Messi's having to deal with a laser in his eyes at the moment. I don't think that will affect him. Lionel Messi has never scored against a Jose Mourinho side. A big moment for him. That's his 49th goal of the season beckon. It's Lionel Messi. It's 1-0 to Barcelona. That is one massive stride to securing the title, and Mourinho's premonition that his team would have a player sent off has come true.
Well, I hope they now change tactics and go a little bit more positive. I know Mesut Ozil was warming up, but I think they have to really go positive. There's no point in losing 1-0. Barcelona's played most of the attacking football. I do feel Real Madrid's been quite negative. And now things are going to change. 1-0, great penalty kick from Messi. He's also broken another record, hasn't he, as well, Messi? Di Stefanos. I think he was level with him on 48 goals, which was a record for the season for a Spanish player.
Now on 49 before the evening's out. He could become the first man to get to 50 goals. Xavi. There's a spring in the step now, Barcelona, but Pepe leads the charge. Mourinho had prepared for this. It's Di Maria. Bothered by Alves, stopped by Pior, and of course the Royal supporters are going to claim that every tackle is a foul now. Alves. Xavi. Lionel Messi. Iniesta, Barcelona really enjoying the extra space. Means, of course, that Pepe, one would imagine, has to drop into the central defensive role.
Well, I'm just watching Emmanuel Adebayor down below warming up, Rob, so it's going to be a positive change, hopefully, from Jose Mourinho, as Seydou Keita is already stripped off and ready to come on. Now, does that mean Busquets moves in the centre-half? Oh, he's onside, was he?
He's offside, David Beer.
He might put Busquets in at centre-half and take Puyol off. I don't know what Pep Guardiola is thinking, but he's definitely bringing Seydou Keita on.
Hitting it long. Suspicion of handball as it rolls down the chest of Cristiano Ronaldo. Alonso. Good fall over. Iniesta inside to Lionel Messi. Messi to Villa. Pepe with a very fair shoulder charge.
Such a good athlete, isn't he, Pepe? He wanted to make that his.
Ozil is going to come on for Real Madrid, and both coaches decide 10 minutes gone in the second half that it's time for change. You can see that Carlos Puyol is moving rather gingerly in the Barcelona defence. He does look like prime candidate to be taken off. Here is Messi. No point aggravating an injury that has kept him out for 17 games, Jerry.
Yes, absolutely, and he's played a good half. And he might feature later on in the other epic battles coming up in the next 2.5–3 weeks.
Xavi. Alves. Plenty of runners. One of those is Pedro. Good step over from Pedro, but Marcelo clears the ball to Di Maria. Di Maria stopped by Busquets. To Pedro. Noticeably, Barcelona not giving the ball to Carlos Puyol. It just seems to be playing out time before there's a break. Now they put it out of play to allow the change to be made. Puyol goes down. He's definitely coming off. May not walk off. He may need the golf buggy to bring him to the touchline. And Keita will come on. Meanwhile, the change is made by Real Madrid. Benzema is the player who's sacrificed. Ozil comes on. You're shaking your head.
That's negative for me. You know, why take a centre forward off and put an attacking midfield player on? Carlos Puyol, by the way, is holding the back of his hamstring. I think he's maybe pulled the muscle. Looks like. And what do you expect after being out for 3 months? It was a massive gamble for Carlos Puyol. And he is going to make way. And it is a stretcher they're going to get from.
Well, we've got a stretcher coming from both corners of the field at the moment. Much to the derision of the home support. He may be a national hero for what he did last summer, Carlos Puyol, the Spanish national team. That wins no favour when he wears the colours of Barcelona.
Well, he doesn't want to make any more. There's maybe a tear there. He doesn't want to make it any worse or aggravate it any more than it already is. So, good position, 1-0 up, away from home. To win this one, Rob, they're 11 points clear with 6 games to play. Almost uncatchable.
Will this have a far-reaching effect for Barcelona? If he goes off on a stretcher, covered in a blanket, you know it's not good, because Carlos Puyol is the ultimate warrior. He's been struggling with a succession of injuries, notably a thigh injury, since January. I don't think we're going to see him again in April. Keita will come on in a reshuffle to the Barcelona team. You called it, Jerry, didn't you, that Keita will come on left side of midfield. Busquets will drop him.
Yeah, that's the easiest thing to do. He's played there 3 or 4 times in the last 6 weeks. Busquets, very accomplished player. He's tall, great on the ball. I have to say, there's a clash of heads for Messi and Pepe. But the pressure, as I say, is mounting on Real Madrid. Can they get a goal back? Sami Khedira.
It may give an indication as to how far Real Madrid have come when they lost a defender at the Camp Nou in Sergio Ramos, who was sent off in November. They folded and conceded 5.
Yes, and again. Are they going to capitulate on this occasion? That's a great ball for Dani Alves.
Iniesta. And Xavi. Messi. Whistles greet every pass of the ball from Barcelona's players. Keita gets the first touch. Messi. The Madristas trying to be supportive, trying to raise the atmosphere inside the stadium. Barcelona happy to keep it at a slow tempo, to stretch Real Madrid, make them chase with a player less. Piqué. Busquets.
Well, I mean, Barcelona's position, Rob, with the extra player, they don't even need the attack. They can just keep possession, keep it on their own half, and just take the clock down.
It's been a long haul for them this season as David Villa makes his move into an offside position yet again. The one time he's beaten that offside trap, of course, led to the penalty.
Yeah, well, he could have had a penalty in the first half. I still think, from what I saw, it looked more a penalty kick to me. 9 out of 10 times, I think it would have been given in the first half for the foul from Casillas. But you can't keep him down. He's one of those type of players that'll always make the runs. I think he's cut off more times than any other player in La Liga. He does make a lot of runs, David Villa. Well, his drought will end soon, I'm sure. This is the longest he's been without a goal. You can always claim that was an assist.
Messi to Iniesta. Now Adriano. David Villa, who forced the penalty. Messi. Messi works his way inside, gets around Pepe. Xavi. Pedro. Toe-to-toe with Marcelo. Xavi's behind him! Clips the top of the bar.
Well, they're keeping possession so well. They're picking their passes. They're creating the opportunity. And Pedro, shape to go outside, come inside. Curls it back to the edge of the box for Xavi to strike the ball off the crossbar. And they're just toying with Real Madrid at the moment.
I suppose Barcelona will want to be wise and conserve some energy for the cup final come Wednesday night. We'll flip over the top. Cavalio's there.
Josie will tell you, yeah, but we'll have 11 on Wednesday night then. Clever play from Adriano.
Iniesta to Villa. It's a lesson, an exercising keep ball this from Barcelona. As Khedira stops that. He may be in pain, his leg may be covered in cellophane, but he can still get to his feet to complain, Carlos Puyol.
Well, Khedira's clattered in the back of Xavi.
He was so hot-headed then, Jerry, the ice was melting.
It's the passion within him. You know, he's a winner. He's the captain of the club. Or bad's the strain? Is it a pull? Is it a strain? No doubt we'll find out in the next few days.
Piqué. Well, the world is watching. These two sets of players will want to raise their game.
The thing you find out about Barcelona is, you know, their sides come and go gung-ho with them. Their sides that come and play like a chess game like we're getting today, and tactical, you try and do this. It doesn't matter what way you play against them. They seem to be able to cope with whatever tactics are thrown at them.
Dani Alves. Pedro. I suppose if Barcelona are being wise, they'll try to run Real Madrid into the ground. Alonso. Ozil's touch. Ronaldo playing as the head of the attacking diamond.
He looks very despondent though whenever he loses the ball. He doesn't do it like Messi does. He would chase after players and try and win the ball back. His head goes down. It's as if They're accepting defeat too easily for me. Look at this run from Messi.
Swirling run from Lionel Messi. David Villa's back flick. Great improvisation from Barcelona. The thing is with Cristiano Ronaldo, he can't afford to sulk, Jerry. They can't carry a player when they're already one down.
Great pace from
Great run on the far side. Brilliant run by Angel Di Maria. Now Mourinho is going to make the second change. Adebayor is going to come on to give them some more attacking ammunition.
Well, I'm wondering, has he maybe now thought, well, let's give up the ghost on the game. We can't win this match. We're down to 10 men. Let's save some legs and go for the cup final on Wednesday night. I think that's the way he's thinking at the moment now. And will that reflect the substitution we're going to see?
Here's Carvalho. Di Maria. Carvalho continues the run. Got to see movement from him. PK's there. Confusion between he and keeper Valdez, and he seems to have overstretched himself, PK, now as well.
That was really high. Very, very high. He's still down. This is the ball outside of the right foot, Carvalho, and he has got his leg up high. Easily pull a muscle that way.
I think it's his shoulder that he's landed on. They couldn't afford to lose their two centre-halves. Barcelona.
Milito's warming up down below as well, Rob, and Afale is stripped and ready to come on.
Heads up, big chance! Pepe's there! Oh, dear. Well, wouldn't have counted. I think there was an offside in there.
Yeah.
But they've not given up the chase.
No, well set play. Ball's knocked in, deep far post, good header. He looked offside. I think that's what the flag was up for, and that's what Gerard Piqué was appealing for.
Well, there are going to be three changes. Two for Real Madrid and one for Barcelona.
It's Xabi Alonso,
yeah. He's going to come off. And well, for the record, I think it's Adebayor who's going to take his place. Arbala will come on for Real Madrid as Pedro is given a break, and Aflay will bring fresh and speedy legs to the Barca midfield.
Well, you can see the laser there on Pep Guardiola. What's that supposed to do?
Spotlights on Pep Guardiola, never mind lasers come the end of the season. If he can win yet another treble for Barcelona. There is Arbala, a reminder if you've just joined us, almost 3/4 of the game gone. Barcelona playing against the 10 men of Real Madrid. David Villa's onside, the man who won the penalty. Now is blocked by Arbala. That's a poor clearance, but only as far as Xavi. Now Lionel Messi. David Villa could spot a little gap then. And went for it.
Well, I wish he'd have went for the other one when he went through. He didn't need to check back on his right foot. He could have struck it with his left foot. He had an angle. David Villa didn't want to take it. Wanted to make sure, and Arbeloa did a good job.
Jose Mourinho brought off Angel Di Maria. He actually walked off the other side of the field, Di Maria, and he's had to do almost a full lap of the Bernabeu to reach the dugout. But I think Mourinho is in a hurry to make the changes. There's no way that Jose Mourinho is going to give up on this game. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Adebayor. Oh, almost first glorious touch for Emmanuel Adebayor. He found a surprising amount of space.
Well, you've got a target man up front. The ball can stick. They can put it in high. He'll do that well. And I do feel Ronaldo and him have combined very well. They're still 1-0 down.
Lionel Messi. Iniesta. With a surprising amount of space. Xavi takes it on, threads it through. Ooh, Messi was on. Well, looked as though he was onside.
Flag went up a little bit late, but looked a good pass from Xavi. Messi didn't contest it.
Alves. Good clearance from the Brazilian as far as Carvalho. Finds it back at Cristiano Ronaldo. Into Arbeloa. Linesman pointing that he's onside. This is Khedira. Ozil. Real Madrid quickening the pace. Just too far ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's been a night of ifs, buts and maybes for Real Madrid.
The plus for me is Ozil is a creative midfield player. They've looked much, much better since they brought on Adebayor and Ozil. They look more attack-minded, and is Victor Valdez getting a little bit of the treatment from the laser as well?
Yeah, I think that's what he was complaining about, as we see the replay there of the Adebayor chance. Just needs to readjust himself.
It's difficult though coming on as a sub, Rob. It takes you a little while to get into the game and the pace of the game.
Yeah, Valdez there had a long and strong word with the referee, and the Barcelona club delegate as well has been talking to the fourth official down on the touchline. They're clearly not impressed with the Madrid laser show. Chap. Now Iniesta. Messi. Success tonight will give Barcelona an 11-point lead at the Spanish Championship with 6 rounds to go. Effectively a 12-point lead because they would have outwitted Real Madrid on the head-to-heads. That's Pepe giving chase.
He's a good athlete. He's worked hard. He's got passion. But there's no point in Pepe doing it on his own. They've got to do it as a unit. They must close down and work more effectively as a unit.
Messi to Alves. They're playing a little keep ball game there, Barcelona. Now Messi breaks that up, weaves through the action. David Villa's with it. David Villa stopped by Casillas.
Well, you can see short of confidence. Normally David Villa would have smashed that into the back of the net. He's tried to place it, end up it's a back pass to Casillas after a fabulous run from Lionel Messi. Look at this, he goes past 4 or 5 players. There's a poor finish from David Villa.
Busquets taking another one on the jaw, the hard man midfield player with a low pain threshold.
Get him in a round, a couple of rounds with Lennox Lewis, shall we see how tough he is?
PK. Guardiola exacting his players, knowing that single goal isn't the comfort zone that's required.
The other thing is, Rob, psychologically, they win this match and they tie up the title and they have another victory over Real Madrid. What does that say for Wednesday night and the Champions League?
Now for Lai, it's a first stretch of the legs making his El Derby debut. And he gets a strong arm tactics which stops him in his tracks. This is my man, this is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, at least Ronaldo's worked back, hasn't he?
It may give an indication of the renewed strength in the Real Madrid team when they had a player sent off in the Camp Nou. They folded earlier in the season. Mourinho said then that he couldn't buy anything into that, couldn't read anything to that because it was still a work in progress.
Well, it's an improved side, definitely from the 6 months ago when they got hammered at Barcelona. I have to say, it's a much, much improved Real Madrid side. Jose Mourinho's in trouble.
The whistles around the stadium as Mourinho has come all the way to the touchline to make his views known to the official. Iniesta, Messi, PK to Adriano. It's a tidy game at left back for Barcelona now. Busquets.
They got headed clearance off the line in the first half as well. He has had a tidy game. He's impressed me more and more over the last 2 months, Rob. And a good addition to this Barcelona squad. Even that's too high for him.
It's a shouting match at touchline level between Mourinho and Guardiola. A lot of respect between the two of them. Guardiola, ever the diplomat. Jose Mourinho does play his mind games, but very rarely with his opposite number at the Camp Nou.
Yeah, depends on who the opposite number is. Talking to Manuel Preciado about that. Sporting Gijón, it was he and his side that ended his 9-year reign of no defeats as a manager in the league. Stretched right back to Beira-Mar when he was manager of Porto.
Barcelona, as it stands, heading for their third successive success in the league at the Bernabeu. Busquets satisfied and conceding the corner. Still 15 minutes to go.
It is encouraging that Real Madrid are pushing forward, Rob. I have to say it's encouraging. Positive changes.
Heads up, it was Adriana who got there first. Now Ramos goes to ground easily. Referee's given the free kick. Cadera will take it.
David Villa needs to back off a little bit more than that.
Arbeloa. Ronaldo in there. Ramos leading the charge as well. Iniesta. There's a foul off the ball that the referee did see, and that's going to bring a caution for Arbeloa.
Yep. He knew exactly what he was doing. They caught wrong side Arbeloa. David Villa was spinning to get it behind him. And he would have been the next pass. He gets a hold of him.
He's not the best of seasons, discipline-wise, Alvaro Arbeloa. He has had 2 red cards already this season, the former Liverpool man.
The red cards will come out of frustration. You know, Sergio Ramos, when he gets sent off against Barcelona at the Nou Camp, you know, Messi was doing what he does best. He's just tormenting defenders, and he just kicked him out of frustration because he couldn't catch him, he couldn't get near him, which is not the right thing to do, but I can understand why he did it.
Kaiser caught in possession. Ozil to Adebayor. Ozil waits for support, but instead just allows more and more Barcelona players to get back and defend, but the referee opts to give the free kick for that, and Iniesta could see nothing wrong.
It wasn't a free kick, definitely, Rob. They've harried him well, they've challenged him well and won the ball back, I thought, cleanly, but you take whatever chances come your way. He's nicked it there twice. Pep Guardiola doesn't think it's a free kick either. And Cristiano Ronaldo's winding up. He's hit the target twice now, one of them off the post. Can he improve on that?
Valdez eagerly builds a wall. Only the 3 players in it. He's hit the target twice with his free kicks, Ronaldo. What with the third one? Oh, it swerved and dipped in the air, but not enough to hit the target this time.
Well, that's the first time he's not hit the target. Leaning back, going for a little bit more power, I think. But then the accuracy goes.
Xavi. Lionel Messi, not been quite so prominent tonight.
Fits and starts, hasn't he? He's up the tempo every so often, and when he wants to. Pepe being as vigorous as ever in the challenge.
Adebayor holding off Busquets. Now quickens the pace. The man on loan from the FA Cup finalist Manchester City.
I don't think that was a free kick either. He's knocked the ball inside. Dani Alves has got a yellow card there. And I don't think he touched him. I think Adebayor knocks it inside and then just straight legs and goes to ground. Played for the free kick. Let's have a look.
Well, this is a good little period of pressure from 10-man Real Madrid as we enter the closing stage. Cavallio's at the far post, and he and Ramos have both gone early.
Yeah. I think better ball would have been the order of the day. And another substitution. It's Maxwell stripped and ready to come on.
Well, Max will come on the left side of defence, and Adriano vacates that position. There's a game of charades going on between Guardiola and the players down there as to how he wants them to realign the team.
I think he's just saving legs. Again, Maxwell naturally left-footed. Don't think he's as good a defender as Adriano, but certainly good left foot. He had a yellow card in the first half. Maybe that's the reason. Or he's just going to save his legs for the next encounter between these two sides on Wednesday. Funny thing is, you know, that sending off, it will not have an effect, I don't think, on the Copa del Rey final. I don't think bookings have an effect on it. I'll have to find out, I'm pretty sure.
Dera digs in. Ozil. Adebayor left the ball behind. How frustrating was that? Run back by Ozil. Marcelo makes a great dart down the left-hand side, and Marcelo goes down.
He hasn't given a penalty. I can't believe he's given that.
I told you this game wasn't over.
Yellow card for Victor Valdez for saying whatever he said. It doesn't look a penalty to me. My first viewing of it was Dani Alves nicked the ball. He won the ball and flicked it away.
Well, Marcelo seemed to think about it, and then maybe there was a trailing foot from Alves that just caught him.
I think he's nicked the ball though. The ball's gone away from Marcelo and he goes to ground too easy for me. Well, Mourinho not happy with the official. Did he want him sent off? I think he did.
Well, so far it's Lionel Messi won, and now Cristiano Ronaldo won. A great battle between these two teams, and these two players gather strength.
Does indeed. Still only one goal between them now. Ronaldo on 29 goals, 41 for the season, and Messi's on 30 league goals and 49 for the season, and it's 1-1. Psychologically, that must give Real Madrid a big boost. 10 men, we get a goal back.
Exuding confidence, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's rather ironic that there are 80,000 white flags being flown around the Bernabeu. He's getting a little tetchy down there as well.
Yeah, Pepe coming a little bit late, full of enthusiasm. He comes in and clatters into Seydou Keita.
Well, interesting, isn't it? Guardiola doesn't get too many things wrong, but he made a change, and within a couple of minutes, his new left defence conceded a penalty. Lionel Messi.
Great turn.
7 minutes to go. Go nowhere. This is going to get rather tasty, to suggest. Maxwell comes in. Xavi. Keita. Iniesta has a look. Alves has space on the right-hand side. And Fellaini makes the move. Alves. Ramos toes the ball away. He seems to have livened Barcelona. A little jab in the ribs for them maybe. Messi to Xavi. patience is gone. A draw would keep them 8 points clear of Real Madrid. The win would virtually wrap up the league tonight for them. The ball is played in, Messi's there with Casillas. It's brilliantly off his line.
Oh, read by Iker Casillas. He's very quick off his line. Takes the ball at the feet of Lionel Messi.
Creating notes by Andy Bayor. If he managed to find a television with the FA Cup semi-final more than we did. I'm sure he's been in touch by text with his Manchester City teammates, of course on loan here till the end of the season. Xavi. Now for Lai. Now Maxwell. Barcelona playing the ball around to a chorus of whistles from home supporters. Great run this from Maxwell on the near side. Inside to Messi. Pepe does just enough again to unbalance it. Marcelo. Ozil. He's brought some life to the game since Mourinho introduced him. That's a great ball through now. Valdez, it has to go. No room for error there by the Barcelona keeper. That's a terrible header out. And as far as Affolite was, mark made by Pepe. The referee yet come back and caution Pepe for that. He's asking Barcelona to take their advantage, which Messi doesn't. That was a very crude challenge. Messi gets to his feet again, and Arbeloa is a lucky man. Now a miss-hit shot, and a couple of scraps there for the referee to have a long look at. It doesn't have long because the goal kick's taken quickly, and well try to play out of defence, but their legs are giving way as we enter the final 4 minutes of this game. Flip over the top. David Villa this time onside. Casillas half keeps it out. Messi follows up. But over the bar.
That's great goalkeeper from Casillas. David Villa's got a touch on it as it's knocked over the top. And you can see that important touch from Casillas prevented what would have been a second goal. This is the run coming up. He's onside. Super pass over the top.
Goal, Jerry, by the way, was Cristiano Ronaldo's 41st of this season. There is this theory that it's easy to score in Spain. He did, of course, once score 42 in the season for Manchester United. So he's only one away from bettering his best in the shirts of the Red Devils. Great ball through to Khedira. They're going for the winner here, Real Madrid. It is Ronaldo. It is Ozil. Good turn from Ozil. Plays the ball back. Excellent anticipation from Iniesta. Breaks the hearts of the Real fans now. Affolite. There's a quick play. Looking for Lionel Messi. Ramos to check the run. Messi bounces off him. Ramos will enjoy that. And Messi, one of the nose of the linesman, is said to have committed a foul.
I love that little man. You know what? He's only 5'7", but look at the challenge he puts on here. He goes in strong. You know, and he bounces off Sergio Ramos in the previous challenge. Fabulous attitude.
He's 5'6", oh, he's 5'7", and he's studs, Jerry. He dreams of being 5'7". The rest of the world dreams of being Lionel Messi, of course.
In terms of stature for the rest of the world, he's 7'6", I'll tell you.
The last time these sides met, it was an exquisite performance from Barcelona. Tonight, it's been a battle between these two heavyweights, slugging it out. First of 4 big rounds between the two.
Well, in some senses, Barcelona say psychologically we're happy because we think we should have had another penalty, and their penalty wasn't a penalty. But then Real Madrid will say, look, we've drawn with you 1-1. We've proven we can take you to the very edge, and that means it's all set up nicely for Wednesday night.
Lionel Messi, but enough on it for Maxwell. Now Ozil. Just to check back, Kate has a little bite at his ankles, and a pull of the shot, but Ozil manages to get away from it. gets the rail supporters to their feet. Now Adebayor. Ronaldo's in the centre. Adebayor can find him. Plays it back to Khedira. Khedira! Valdez.
Oh, Sami Khedira almost broke his duck. What a great run from Mesut Ozil. And I said to you, Rob, his creativity has changed the game for me. He and Adebayor have been two big substitutions for Jose Mourinho.
Mourinho is almost on the pitch as he gets overexcited down on the touchline. Oh, lovely little run from Alves. Cuts inside. Alves goes for the glory goal. Afellay with a brilliant run, then Afellay came inside and let fly.
I'll tell you what, he's done well here. He's knocked around one side of Marcelo and then come in on his left foot. And this is a shot from Sami Khedira from earlier. Great run from Adebayor. Good pass. It's on target. He's not run out for his goal scoring, Sami Khedira, but he almost broke his duck.
There is Khedira. We head towards the bonus time. There'll be an extra 4 minutes here at the Bernabeu.
Just felt that.
There is Alves to Xavi again. Beard starts his run. Alves to Afellay. Where's Lionel Messi? Those little legs still going. Wonderful durability. Ooh, his frustration there as he volleys the ball into the crowd. That draws a flurry of paper darts. Now I think Messi's going to get into trouble here. It was a foolish thing to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, but look at Pepe. He's one to talk, isn't he? Anything to start a row.
Well, it's very rare that Lionel Messi shows his frustration. But he kicked the ball petulantly into the crowd. Iniesta, he was caught by Pepe. He's all fired up. He wanted to watch his step. Phil was taken out of the game off the ball there by Cavani. The referee again allows the freedom.
There's loads of stuff going on off the ball. David Villa's been fouled 2 or 3 times off the ball. And it's getting really niggly.
Well, Messi thought it was funny until the large shadow of Pepe loomed over the top of him.
Oh, and what I've seen Pepe do as a player, he has a real cheek to come over. Now, yellow card for Xavi. Again, these are all yellow cards for what they've said, for back chat and protesting with the referee.
Well, it's a rare show of indiscipline from Barcelona. Maybe that'll be advantage Jose Mourinho. Now Casillas flies it in. Adebayor nods down. Busquets clears the lines.
Well, less than 2 minutes of normal time. Sorry, extra time left on the clock. And it looks like it's going to finish in a 1-1 draw, which see his face and gives a little bit of confidence to this Real Madrid side. But it doesn't help in their efforts to win the league. I think that's gone now.
Maxwell. Iniesta. Afellay. Here's the one final sting in this tale tonight. 1 minute of added time. David Villa. Well, that should have been the winner. Villa had managed to squirm free of the offside trap. But couldn't get...
Messi se perfila, mete el centro, estaba Piqué en zona de teórico delantero centro. Esperando ese envío del argentino, reelabora la acción ofensiva el Barça. Paulinho. Atrás para Sergi Roberto, ya aprovecha Piqué para desentenderse de la acción y recuperar su posición en defensa. Apertura hacia la izquierda, es Digne en la frontal del área. Digne combina con Carles Alañá, una de las novedades en el 11 de Valverde. No le deja progresar David López,
que es el hombre que juega con esa máscara. Se fracturó la nariz en el partido ante el Girona ya en el mes de diciembre y desde entonces juega con ese aparato protector.
Gerard Piqué. Envío en vertical, recibe Messi escapando de Duarte, deja para Paulinho. Paulinho quería filtrar el pase, a la segunda tampoco lo consigue. Intenta recuperar y lo hace el Espanyol. Apertura de Javi Fuego para Aarón. Envío arriba de Aarón, corta Alex Vidal. Aprovechamos la pausa, Ricardo, para desvelar, para acercarle a los espectadores de bien la Liga cuáles son las alternativas hoy en el banquillo para el FC Barcelona.
Con mucho titular hoy como suplente, Marc-André ter Stegen como portero, Nelson Semedo, Rakitic, Luis Suárez, Rafinha, que es novedad en la convocatoria, Jordi Alba y André Gómez junto a Ernesto Valverde en su regreso a Cornellá.
Aprovechamos la interrupción para ver desde diferentes ángulos ese gesto técnico de primer nivel de Sergio Busquets.
Calidad, aparte de su posicionamiento y de su labor en el campo, esa calidad la tiene increíblemente bien absorbida el jugador del Barça.
Pelota arriba de Naldo, ganó metiendo la cabeza de Gerard Piqué. ¿Quién baja ese balón en el centro del campo? Lo hace el Espanyol, lo hace Aarón. Entrega Aarón para Naldo. Combina el central brasileño con Óscar Duarte. Balón de izquierda a derecha, recibe Marc Navarro. Problemas para Sergi Darder. Se le echó encima a Thomas Vermaelen. Parecía que reclamaba falta el centrocampista del Espanyol.
Lo hacía.
Indica saque de banda de Burgos Bengoechea. Recuperación del Barça. Juega Piqué. Sergi Roberto atrás otra vez para Piqué. Achucha Gerard Moreno. Entrega Piqué para Vermaelen. Se aplica en la presión el Real Club Deportivo Espanyol. De momento no pierde la posesión de la pelota el Barça. Interviene Marc Navarro para frenar a Denis Suárez. El saque de banda para Digne.
Bueno, esquemas calcados en los dos equipos, con características diferentes, evidentemente. 4-1-4-1 en el Espanyol, decíamos, con Javi Fuego en esa posición de mediocentro puro, con Víctor Sánchez y con David López como interiores, con una banda para Granero y la otra para Darder, dejando arriba a Gerard Moreno. También el Barcelona está usando un esquema que en la Copa ha sido más habitual, pero en la Liga últimamente siempre era 4-4-2. Hoy sí regresa a ese 4-3-3 o 4-1-4-1.
Sí, prácticamente se convierte en 4-1-4-1 porque tanto Denis Suárez como Alex van a apoyar muchísimo el centrocampo. Ellos acumulan muchísima gente en el centrocampo, el Espanyol, y por lo tanto el Barça yo creo que también tiene que tener la referencia tanto de Denis como de Alex Vidal, la ayuda para poder, pues esto, dominar y tener la conservación del balón durante más tiempo posible.
Y fíjate que ahora Messi se ha ido a la banda derecha, lleva pisando la banda derecha un buen rato y es Alex Vidal el que está como 9 circunstancialmente.
Sí, es lo bueno también de los jugadores, ¿no? El posicionamiento y sobre todo eso, ¿no? Son polivalentes al 100%.
Sergi Roberto. Paulinho. Presionaba a Víctor Sánchez. La pelota que llega a Jasper Silesen. Aprieta a Gerard Moreno. Intenta encontrar la manera de salir combinando el FC Barcelona. Envío arriba de Gerard Piqué. La caza a Leñá, que arranca en carrera. Le secunda a Alex Vidal. Sigue a Leñá, apertura hacia la derecha. Alex puede meter el centro. Apura hasta la línea de fondo. Se da la vuelta ante la presencia de Aarón y combina con Sergi Roberto. Paulinho de primeras otra vez con Alex. Balón profundo. Sergi Roberto pisa área. La quiere poner atrás. Consigue bloquear la defensa del Espanyol.
Se pide
Messi rodeado de camisetas blancas y azules. Pelota a la frontal. Se va a animar Sergio. Le pega Busquets. Abajo palmea Diego López. El disparo parecía que había salido de las botas de Busquets sin demasiada fuerza, pero iba extremadamente colocado a la base del poste. Tuvo que intervenir Diego López para salvar el primero.
Se ha tocado en un jugador del Espanyol y ha desviado un poco el balón. El portero pues ha estado bastante bien, el Diego López.
Lo intenta desde la esquina del Barça, ejecuta Denis, la pone Denis, envía el segundo palo, descuelga sin problemas Diego López. A todo esto, en el origen de aquella acción que acaba con el disparo de Sergio Busquets, había reclamaciones por parte de los jugadores del Barça, Ricardo.
Sí, en el recorte, el hombre que se va al suelo en el Espanyol, lo vamos a ver aquí en la acción repetida después de la jugada de Sergi Roberto. La jugada de Javi Fuego, se pedía mano en esa acción en la que es verdad que golpea, pero está a ras de césped.
Sí, para mí es una mano involuntaria, el gesto es de irse al suelo y bueno, arrastra el brazo y no va el brazo al balón, va el balón al brazo.
Apertura de Piqué para que avance otra vez por la derecha Sergi Roberto. Acaba en el suelo el futbolista de Reus, recoge la pelota Alex Vidal. Messi supera a Víctor Sánchez, balón vertical de Messi, problemas para Aarón, se la queda Alex. Paulinho. Combina Vermaelen con Lucas Digne. Se estira el equipo de Quique Sánchez Flores. Busquets. A punto de recuperar David López. Buena maniobra del centrocampista de Badía, que completa la apertura proyectando en ataque por la izquierda Lucas Digne. Digne con Denis. Denis levanta la cabeza, busca un socio, recorta ante la presencia de Dardé. La deja pasar Sergio Busquets y por ahí aparece para recuperar Granero. La acción continúa. Al suelo Gerard Moreno. Se está pidiendo tarjeta amarilla, Ricardo.
Para Leo Messi, que cortaba ese contraataque de Gerard Moreno después del error de Denis Suárez al dejar pasar la pelota. Y viene Quique Sánchez Flores también a hablar con el cuarto árbitro para quejarse de esa acción en la que de Burgos Bengoechea no le ha mostrado amarilla a Leo Messi.
Para mí es amarilla. Es amarilla porque está superado Busquets, está superado Paulinho, es decir, circunstancialmente Messi se había convertido en el mediocentro defensivo, en el último hombre del centro del campo, y cortar la jugada con falta, que es lo que hace, tiene un valor táctico tremendo.
Es una falta táctica muy bien empleada. Él utiliza el brazo, por lo tanto, bueno, pues igual que sí, que si hay tarjeta amarilla no hubiese pasado nada, ¿no?
Este tipo de lances, sobre todo por el momento en que se da, cuando el partido todavía está arrancando, son los que de alguna manera, José Ramón, Axel, nos permiten ver dónde va a situar el listón, al menos desde una perspectiva teórica, el árbitro en el día de hoy. Entendió que había falta, pero que no había tarjeta amarilla para Messi, a pesar de las protestas de los jugadores pericos. Hay saque de banda muy cerquita del banderín de córner para Marc Navarro.
Bueno, lo que puede pensar y lo que seguramente pensarán los jugadores del Espanyol es, bueno, si este es el listón, a nosotros cuando hagamos una táctica tampoco nos la muestres, ¿eh?
Balón directo al área, lo dejó botar la defensa del Barça. Prolonga Sergio Busquets, otro servicio desde el costado para el Espanyol. Otra vez en el lanzamiento Marc Navarro.
Está muy metido el público en el partido, es un derbi, se ha calentado el ambiente, sobre todo a partir del final de los calentamientos con la arenga final, porque hasta el momento había sido un calentamiento muy tranquilo.
Navarro mete la directa, pisa área, protege el esférico Thomas Vermaelen. Será saque de portería para Jasper Silesen. Por cierto, Ricardo, suena atópico y de alguna manera lo es, pero el típico arreón de última hora parece que ha tenido efecto en Cornellá.
Sí, hay que tener en cuenta también la dificultad a veces con el tráfico para llegar en los últimos instantes a este estadio, pero sí que ha habido tirón de última hora. Yo creo que podemos estar rozando casi los 35.000 espectadores. Buena entrada para este miércoles copero aquí en Cornellá.
Problemas para Carles Alañá, estaban reclamando, creo que mano, los jugadores del Espanyol. Dejó continuar el árbitro de Burgos Bengoechea. Sergi Roberto en corto para Paulinho. Otra vez Sergi Roberto. La presión del Espanyol le obliga a retroceder. La pelota le llega a Silesen. La para el portero de Nimega, que no se precipita y toca con Vermaelen. Denis, envío de primera sabiendo que por esa zona se movía Paulinho. Sigue el futbolista brasileño. La pone otra vez sobre el arranque de Denis. Denis encarando a Marc Navarro. Buen arrastre de Digne. Pelota interior para conectar con Aleñá. Apareció Naldo para frenar al canterano del Barça. Se la queda Diego López.
Bueno, hasta el momento ya estábamos esperando también que el Espanyol utilizase muchísimo el centro de campo para presionar al jugador del Barça. En esto el Barça está planteando el partido bastante bien y está saliendo airoso de esas jugadas, sin ocasionar peligro, pero no obstante con la conservación del balón.
Cabecea Vermaelen. Digne atrás para Gerard Piqué. Intenta salir rápido por la derecha el equipo blaugrana. Paulinho. Busca opciones Piqué, encuentra Busquets. Toque de primeras para que Paulinho se asocie con Messi. Messi acaba en el suelo. Hay falta de Víctor Sánchez. Ahí tenemos el lance repetido. La falta del capitán del Espanyol. Se juega otra vez en Cornellá. Está tocando Aleñá para el Barça.
Y la posición de Alex Vidal es permanentemente una posición muy cercana a la zona del 9, muy cercana es decir, no juega abierto Alex Vidal, le deja prácticamente el carril a Sergi Roberto para profundizar y para que Messi, cuando él salga o baje a buscarle al centro del campo y deje ese espacio libre, él aproveche para meterse en ese carril.
Sí, está seguro que las incorporaciones de Sergi Roberto en ataque irrumpen muy bien por banda, y Alexis Vidal ya estamos viendo que a veces Messi se baja un poquito al centro campo y Alexis Vidal es el que recupera un poquito la posición de hombre más adelantado y con referencia.
Envío largo de Piqué, que no se entendió con Messi, sin problemas para Naldo, que la baja con el pecho y pone a jugar a su equipo. Es el turno de Óscar Duarte. Envío vertical, la lucha de Gerard Moreno. Se impuso Thomas Vermaelen, insiste Duarte, que ahora sí se la entrega a su compañero. Apertura de Granero para Aarón. Víctor Sánchez busca nuevamente a Aarón. Apareció Sergi Roberto, que fue el último en tocar. Es saque de banda para el Espanyol. Se ofrece en corto Víctor Sánchez. También se mueve Gerard Moreno. Recibe el delantero de Santa Perpetua. Se la quería entregar a Víctor Sánchez. Se la queda el Barça. Se la queda Busquets. Denis. Arranca Messi. Le frena Naldo. Lo hizo bien el Espanyol en defensa para hacerse de nuevo con esa pelota. Entrega Granero en vertical. Mal control de Sergi Dordé. Y otra recuperación para el Barcelona, que sale por la derecha con Messi. Rompe hacia dentro el argentino, sigue Messi, entrega para Denis, le acompaña en ataque Digne. Denis se perfila, mete el centro Denis,